Hello, my name is Claude Laporte. I am the professor at ATS and Engineering School in Montreal, and I'm also the editor of a new ISO standard 29110 that has been specially designed for very small entities. A very small entity is a standalone enterprise, a department or project which has up to 25 people. We developed, or ISO mandated us to develop a new standard for those VSEs, because we found out from our expertise and background that VSEs have a negative perception regarding international standards. VSEs do not use standard in their daily operations, and most of their process is ad hoc or chaotic. So there was an opportunity there to develop a set of standards and guides that will allow VSEs to be more efficient in the development of their software. We conducted a survey, an international survey, and we went into the trouble of translating the survey into 9 languages to make sure that we could reach as many people as possible in their native language. So we had over 435 responses from 32 countries. One of the things that came out of this survey is that the vast majority of VSEs are asking us for more guidances and examples. They ask us to develop light documents with guidelines and examples. Also, they wanted to have a mean to get some recognition, some international recognition, such that they can do business outside their country also. To do that, we develop a set of profiles. So a profile is like an assemblage of existing standards. The reason is we don't want to reinvent the wheel every time. So we took bits and pieces of existing standards and we assemble them in what we call profiles. So we have developed profiles, and a profile is like, or a set of profiles is like a roadmap. So we have developed 4 profiles. The first profile is called the entry profile, and it is targeted at VSE that are in the startup mode, or for VSE that have very small project of let's say of 6-person month or less. The second profile is a basic profile for VSEs developing 1 project at a time. The intermediate profile is targeted at VSE developing more than 1 project at a time. And the advanced profile is for targeted VSE to help them sustain and grow and manage their portfolio of projects. We have developed a set of documents, 5 documents targeted by audience. So 3 of those documents are technical reports, and those 3 technical reports are available at no cost from the ISO website. Or on my website, you will find the hyperlink to go to the ISO website to obtain those 3 documents. So I suggest to a VSE to have a look at part 1, which is the overview, and this document describes the concept of the standards developed especially for them. The most important document for the VSE is the Engineering and Management Guide, which is called part 5. As mentioned, the Engineering and Management Guide has 2 processes, a project management process and an implementation process, or an engineering process. So a customer will come into business by giving a statement of work to a project manager, and the project manager will prepare a plan, and the plan will be used by his team of software engineers or software developers to develop the product. Eventually, the product will be handed over to the project manager, which will hand over the product to the customer. In order to help us develop the standard and also to diffuse the standards around the world, we have set up a network of centers. And this network of centers is composed of centers which are mainly organized or focused on very small enterprises. So we are now have a network of centers in Belgium, in Brazil. Naturally, we have one in Canada. We have one in Colombia, in Finland, in France, in Hong Kong, Ireland, Luxembourg, Mexico, Thailand, and most recently, we have now a hub with Haiti. In order to further help VSEs in applying the Engineering and Management Guide, we have developed a set of deployment packages. So the intention is, or the idea is, that we know that a VSE is very busy serving his customer and don't have time, or much time left to implement processes. So in order to help the VSE to implement the 29110 standard, we divided the standard in small components, small chunks, such that the VSE can implement a chunk at a time, a few practices at a time, gradually and eventually be able to claim full compliance to the standard if the VSC wants to. We have also ran some pilot projects all over the world to make sure that what we have developed could be used by VSCs. You'll also find public website on internet where you can find this information at no cost. Lastly, people developing systems with hardware ask us if we could develop matching profiles in the world of systems engineering. So this work has started just a few months ago, and we are going to develop, like the software engineering profiles, we're going to develop form profiles matching the software engineering profile. So we're going to develop an entry profile, a basic, intermediate, and advanced profile for systems engineering houses or system engineering VSCs that develop systems having hardware and software. So in summary, I've explained to you that we have developed a new standard for VSC titled ISO 29110. We have developed a deployment package to help you implement the process, and we are presently developing a system engineering standard to match the existing software engineering standard. Thank you very much.